My name is Kiambu from Sironga Girls High School, Nyamira County.
Plagat from Kabianga High School.
Henry Madaga from Maranda High School in Siaya County.
Isaac Lumasai, I'm a student at Moi High School Kabarak in Nakuru County.
Purity Shepkirui from Moi Tea Girls Secondary School, Kericho.
Kiprotich from Alliance High School, Kiambu County.
InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
It promises to be a stimulating episode today as these 6 contestants try to make it to the semi-finals. Only 2 spots are available. To find out, keep it InterswitchSPAK Kenya 1.0. Innovation is the fuel that drives a technology-driven world. On InterswitchSPAK Kenya 1.0, we wish to further share the importance of STEM education to the world. Thank you for joining us on yet another episode of InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition. So far, we've seen how it can be as you battle it out, answering science questions. And our contestants are doing this to make it to the semi-finals. On InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition, we appreciate the works of science innovators. On today's show, we are ready to meet this week's InterswitchSPAK hero.
A pace setter in every sense of the word, Professor Judy Wahungu is a leading light and an inspiration. She is the first female geologist in the Ministry of Energy and Regional Development. Professor Judy Wahungu received the first of her many degrees at the St. Lawrence University in New York, where she obtained a Bachelor of Science degree in geology in 1983. She then proceeded to pursue her Master of Science degree in petroleum geology from Acadia University in Canada in 1986. However, her Doctor of Philosophy degree would come 7 years later, where she bagged a PhD in Energy Resource Management at the Pennsylvania University in 1993. As well as being the first female geologist in the Ministry of Energy and Regional Development, she was also the first female petroleum geologist to serve in the National Oil Corporation of Kenya, and the first female faculty member in the Department of Geology at the University of Nairobi. Prior to joining the Kenyan cabinet in 2013, Dr. Judy Wahungu was the executive director of the African Center for Technology Studies in Nairobi, Kenya. She has also been an associate professor of science, technology and society at Pennsylvania State University, where she also served as the director of the Women in the Sciences and Engineering Institute. She also serves as a member of the Scientific Advisory Board of the UN Secretary General, just to mention a few of her numerous achievements. Dr. Judy Wahungu's achievements prove that we only need a little spark to light up the firework in us.
Just a small spark is needed and it can fire up a nation. To our 6 contestants, InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition is played in 2 levels. The first level is the foundation round, followed by the advanced round. In the foundation round, each of you has an equal opportunity to attempt 12 general science questions, each question to be answered within 15 seconds. For questions in this round, the first 3 of you to get the answer correctly to any question will earn the maximum 10 points. After that, any other student who gets the correct answer will earn 5 points. At the end of this round, 4 out of the 6 of you will be making it to the advanced round. I wish you the very best of luck. Foundation round question 1. What is the value of y in the image shown? Is it 180 degrees, 90 degrees, 45 degrees, or 60 degrees? What is the value of y in the image shown? Fiona, you're the only one who did not get the correct answer. Question 2. Find the resistance of a wire connected to a 12 volts battery when a current of 3 amperes passes through it. Is it 9 ohms, 36 ohms, 0.25 ohms, or 4 ohms? The correct answer is option D. All the contestants apart from Roy Kiprotich got it right. Let's proceed. Which of the following instruments cannot be used to measure length? Lever balance, vernier calipers, meter rule, or the micrometer screw gauge? Which of the following cannot be used to measure length? The lever balance is used to measure the mass of a body and therefore is not used to measure length. All the contestants got it right. Identify the laboratory apparatus in the figure shown. Is it a test tube, a pipette, a measuring cylinder, or a burette? What laboratory apparatus is that? Isaac Lumasai, you did not get it right, but congratulations to all the rest who did. Question 5. The ball in the image shown is what type of equilibrium? Is it static, neutral, stable, or unstable? In what type of equilibrium is the ball in the image shown? The correct answer is option D. Next up is question 6. This will mark the halfway point of the foundation round. If 4 into brackets x over y plus 1 equals 10, what is y in terms of x? Is it 4x over 9, x over 4, 3x over 2, or 2x over 3? Isaac Lumasai, there are only 15 seconds to input your answer. In this particular question, you did not attempt the question. We've now come to the halfway point of the advanced round. So far, our contestants are doing well. But of course, it gets tougher as they battle it out to answer 6 more questions. This is InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition.
Now you too can be a Sparkster. How? Just play and win in this week's InterswitchSPAK Home Quiz. The question is, which of the following organisms is referred to as shapeless? Amoeba, Paramecium, Spirogyra, or Euglena? Text A, B, C, or D to 0793 763 453 on WhatsApp and you could become one of the Sparksters to win this week's prize. Entry closes on Friday. Only winners will be contacted. InterswitchSPAK Home Quiz is powered by IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on.
And welcome back. InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition is brought to you by IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. 6 questions are done in the foundation round. 6 more to go. Here comes question 7. If the length of an equivalent triangle is x centimeters and its perimeter is 27 centimeters, find x. 9 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 27 centimeters, or 18 centimeters. 9 is the correct answer. Purity, better luck in the next question. Elements that ionize by electron loss belong to which of the following groups? Is it metals, noble gases, halogens, or non-metals? Elements that ionize by electron loss belong to which of the following groups? And Henry, you're among those who got the answer right. Hilarious, better luck in question 9. Which of the following substances can be represented by a chemical formula? Is it brass, soil, sugar, or sea water? Which substance can be represented by a chemical formula? According to the results, only Purity and Henry didn't get it right. We are moving on to question 10. What is the structure labeled X? Is it spindle, chromatid, centriole, or chromosome? The structure labeled X, what is it called? Purity, better luck in the next question. Question 11. Which of the plant supporting tissues is also known as wood? Is it the collenchyma, the sclerenchyma, the parenchyma, or D, the xylem? Which of the plant supporting tissues is known as wood? Fiona Kimonge, you're the only contestant who got it right. What is the correct answer?
Xylem.
Xylem is the correct answer. As you can see, we are now about to attempt the 12th question. After this, 4 of you will proceed to the advanced round, while 2 of you go home. This is question 12, the final question of the foundation round. Aplacenta viviparity is also known as what? Oviparity, viviparity, parthenogenesis, or oviviparity? Based on your results, 3 contestants got the answer right, while 3 input the incorrect answer. We are soon to find out which 4 of you are proceeding to the advanced round. Congratulations to Fiona Kimonge, Glorious Kiplagat, Roy Kiprotich, and Henry Madaga. Unfortunately, this means that for Purity and Isaac, your SPAK journey comes to an end right now. You've made your people proud, but I believe that there's more for you in the future. A round of applause as Isaac and Purity step out of the stage. As you can see, it was a tight race. In first position, we had 95 points from Fiona. Second, we had 80 points from Roy Kiprotich. In third position was Glorious with 80 points. And in fourth position was Henry Madaga. I believe now you can take a sigh of relief, right? Glorious, you're really smiling. Is it the joy you were talking about at the beginning of this episode?
Yes.
I'm reminding you, there's a song from you that you're waiting for.
At the end.
Yes, at the end.
Okay.
We've come to the end of the foundation round. After this, we move on to the advanced round, where our 4 contestants compete for 2 spots at the semifinals. Currently, we have Glorious, Henry, Roy, and Fiona ready to take on another set of questions in science. You have made it to the advanced round. Here, you get to determine the subject areas from which questions will be pulled. You will take turns in determining 5 subject areas, and 10 questions in total will be pulled for you. You will then have 45 seconds to attempt 10 questions, after which only 2 of you will be proceeding to the semi-finals. Henry, how good can you say you are at speed? Not necessarily in answering questions.
I think I'm fine.
If we began a race right now,
Yes.
you think you would beat me?
I'm not sure.
Oh, thank you. You didn't make me lose morale. But Henry, Glorious, Fiona, Roy, you only have 45 seconds. Within 45 seconds, if you cannot provide an answer to a question, you're required to say pass. You can then move on to the next question and get back to the questions you passed on as long as it is within the 45 seconds. For each correct answer in this round, you will earn 20 points. Before we get to the advanced round, we need to determine how you will pick out your subject areas and who will go first in attempting their questions. To do so, we need to take a turn. Today's Take a Turn question is a puzzle, which means on your screens, 4 items will appear on the left and 4 items will appear on the right. You're required to correctly match the items on the left to those on the right. Based on the sequence in which the correct answers come in, the sequence of play in the advanced round will be determined. Here is today's Take a Turn question. Match each organ with its function. On the left, we have organs. We have the ear, lungs, duodenum, vertebral column. On the right, there's balance, digestion, respiration, and support. The contestants are currently matching items to their right functions. And finally, we have our 4 contestants who have input their answers. Glorious, are you ready?
My name is Glorious Kiplagat and I'm ready to spark.
Glorious, now is your time to spark. What instrument is used to measure light intensity in water?
Pass.
What process involves the spreading of fertilizer evenly on the ground before plowing?
Pass.
Which law is represented by the mathematical equation PV equals K?
Boyle's law.
What is the basicity of nitric acid?
Pass.
What pressure device is used to raise water from wells to tanks?
Pass.
The smallest bit of an element capable of separate existence is called?
Atom.
What does the white color of the Kenyan national flag represent?
Peace.
What year was the Kenyan flag adopted?
1964.
Correct. 3786.4963 to the nearest thousand.
4,000.
Roy Kiprotich,
Yes.
are you ready?
My name is Roy Kiprotich and I'm ready to spark.
All right, Roy, now is your time to spark. The transition between the aquatic and terrestrial habitat is called? What is the reproductive cycle found in all female mammals except humans?
Menstrual.
Which organ maintains the acid-base balance of body fluids?
Pass.
Animals that are chiefly active during the night are referred to as? Which element has the electronic configuration 1s2,
Pass.
2s2, 2p2? Who postulated the theory that atoms can neither be
Pass.
created nor destroyed? The deliberate removal of trees from the forest without replacement is termed as? The gaseous portion of Earth is generally referred to
Atmosphere.
as? Given that V equals 2 and W equals -5, evaluate V to the power of 2 plus W to the power of 2.
29.
If X equals 5, Y equals 2, find the value of 2X minus Y minus 2.
6.
Give it up for Roy. Roy and Glorious have gone through their 45 seconds. Now we are waiting on Fiona and Henry to attempt their 10 questions within 45 seconds. Which two will be proceeding to the semi-finals? We'll soon find out after this break.
Penicillin, ethanol, flour, sugar, glue, whiskey, corn silk, starch, oil, livestock feed, all from corn. You will discover endless opportunities when you search deeper, and to enjoy their full worth, you need an innovative payment solutions partner that creates value from the obvious and sees opportunity in the not so obvious.
IntersWitch. Transaction solutions you can depend on.
Welcome back. You are watching InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition. Henry,
Yes.
you're the third contestant to take your turn. Are you ready?
My name is Henry Madaga and I am ready to spark.
Now is your time to spark. The rate of heartbeat is accelerated by which hormone?
Adrenaline.
What is the expansion of the arteries called?
Vasodilation.
Quantities that have both magnitude and direction are called?
Vector quantities.
The perpendicular force that acts per unit area of a
Pressure.
surface is termed as? What particles are located in the nucleus of an atom?
Protons and neutrons.
The lightest of all the particles of an atom is called?
Electrons.
Particles of water droplets suspended by air in the uppermost atmosphere is called?
Pass.
What device is used to measure the direction of wind?
Wind vane.
What is the expansion of arteries called?
Vasoconstriction.
Particles of water droplets suspended by air in the uppermost atmosphere is called?
Clouds.
Your 45 seconds are up. Let's give it up to Henry. Fiona Kimonge,
Yes.
are you ready?
I'm Fiona and I'm ready to spark.
Now is your time to spark. How many electrons are in the outermost shell of argon?
8.
What is the value of minus 20 degrees Celsius on the Kelvin temperature scale?
Pass.
On the periodic table, which element in group 1 exists as a gas at room temperature?
Hydrogen.
What is the value of standard pressure of gases expressed in mmHg? Different atoms combine together to form?
Molecules.
What charge is found in a neutron?
Neutron.
Round off 146.8432 to the nearest whole number. Correct. 378.649 to the nearest hundreds.
Pass.
The movement of people and goods from one place to another is known as?
Pass.
The gradual breaking down of rocks by physical or chemical process is termed as? What is the value of minus 20 degrees Celsius on the Kelvin temperature scale?
253.
Give it up for Fiona. At the end of the advanced round, the highest mark scored was 140 points. This was followed by 120 points. And then number 3 tied at 80 points. However, we only require 2 contestants to proceed to the semi-finals. Fiona, you got to this competition, you made it through the foundation round, and now we're at the end of the advanced round. Fortunately, you have made it to the semi-finals. Give it up, girl. Fiona, you had 120 points. At 80 points, being eliminated from the competition at this point, Roy and Glarius, unfortunately, your spark journey ends here. Henry, which means at this point, you can sigh with relief. You have made it to the semi-finals of InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition. All our contestants have to do now is prepare hard enough because they'll be meeting the best in this competition at the semi-finals. What's up for grabs? A 5-year university scholarship worth 1.5 million Kenyan shillings. I know that they're really looking forward to that, and we cannot wait to see them at the semi-finals. Louis Pasteur said that science knows no country, that it belongs to humanity. And as our contestants here have shown that they have what it takes to be the spark that fuels the generation in future. I wish them all the best. Till we meet next week, please join us on our social media pages as we share in the fun and excitement and encourage our contestants. And also you can watch our previous episodes on YouTube. It's all about fun, it's all about excitement, it's rewarding and it's educative. And it's InterswitchSPAK Kenya 1.0.